Hello everyone. Okay, so it has been a while since I've worked out in the front yard or out in the yard. I wanted to show you guys what it looks like now, how things have grown. Wait till you see how some of the stuff has grown. It's pretty cool. I don't think I've lost anything yet, so I'm doing really good. So let's go check this out. All right, everyone. Right here, I might have showed you this before. I have some garlic, and I'm growing some garlic. Now, I heard that I have to take this whole thing and put it in the freezer or the refrigerator for 40 days, and that's when the cloves will start sprouting. I'm not sure. I've never grown garlic before. Right here is garlic too, but this, like, if you clip these off, you can use these to cook with. So we have garlic growing here too. Oh, the door's opening. Oh, what's up?
I was just gonna ask you how to restart it real quick.
Push the internet button on the side right here. The second button. Yeah.
And hold it?
Let go. See if it goes off. I don't know. See if that could go off and then try to do it again. Alright guys, sorry about that. Look at this thing. Me and Henriette found it on the side of the road. I thought, you know, Haley's trying to get her own place. It's really cute. And then this lamp. Joe gave me this lamp here and this lamp here. This has got a really pretty thing to go on the top of it. You know, somebody will need it. You know, somebody will need it. So, anyways, we're going to go out there and check out the flowers. Alright guys, so over on this side, this is the one elephant ear, and it's not looking so great. But hopefully it's okay. I thought I planted 2 there. But it's not doing bad. Look at the cactuses Thomas gave me. Thomas gave me little pieces of cactuses. Just like, break this off, and that's what he gave me, and I put it in the ground. And that's what I got out of it. It's pretty cool. Alright, so over here, this elephant ear is doing really good. Look at it. It's doing so good. And then I have lilies. Joe and Rob gave me that too. That's really cute. When they were moving, they gave it to me. That's a lily there. Now, out here, there's my hosta. Look at this. Remember how small this was? Or did I don't know. I hope I even showed you guys. I can't remember. I think I showed you guys all of it. That was so small. And then my lavender. Look at the lavender. It's awesome. And this plant here. You know, I thought I bought this plant. I thought this is the same thing I bought out back. But now that I'm looking, it might not be the same thing. It definitely might not be the same thing. It looks like this at the top out back. So I think it is. But I have them in pots, so they may not get real big. Now this one's looking sad. This one's definitely looking sad. Maybe I did kill one. I don't come out front very often, guys. To mow the grass, that's it, and to come in the house. This one here, it was looking okay a couple of days ago. Alright. I need to water. I'm gonna turn the sprinklers on. And then here, remember we pulled all that purple stuff out of there. And I knew we wasn't gonna get it all. It's all coming back. But these are lilies. And I don't know if the lilies will come back this year or next year. But look at the elephant ears. They're doing really good over here. And then that purple, I think somebody said, what, iris maybe? I moved a lot of that out back. It looks pretty awesome. It's gonna be really pretty when when these elephant ears are gigantic. But I'm gonna turn the sprinkler on, I think. I need to mow the grass. My damn riding lawnmower broke, guys. So now I gotta push it, which I bought when Joe and Rob were moving. I bought their lawnmower off of them, their push mower. And it's a self-propelled push mower. So I might have to come out here and mow this. Or maybe I'm not today, I don't know. I need someone to work on my riding lawnmower. Alright, so we're gonna take a walk around back too, and I'm gonna show you guys what things look like now. Look at these here. These are looking really good. These are looking real good. Look at this. I probably need to water them. Oh no, they don't feel too dry. But those 3 are looking good. Alright, let's go in the backyard. Alright, guys. So, I bought 4 more rose bushes. I really need to stop doing that. Okay. So, the ones around the pool, back there, they're doing pretty good. Really, they look good. But, I mean, it's been hot, but not extreme hot. Alright. Out here, this rose bush here, Thomas got me. He got it for me for Easter. I still ain't got it planted, but I've been watering it and it's doing really good. Haley's got like vegetables growing. You can just pick those off and put them in, wash them and put them in your salad, guys. Look at the onions. Haley's got stuff growing too. She's got little plants growing over here in this pot. I think there's some kind of herbs. What does that say? Basil? Maybe they're all basil. I'm not sure. Alright. So I have these here. These were the ones on the back porch, but I brought them out here and look how nice they're doing. I have all these lilies right here that I need to plant. I definitely need to plant them. I need to get those in the ground. I'm running out of space. Oh, yay! Look, I had to replant the squash because the squirrels were taking the seeds. So I had to replant it, but now all 4 of them are coming up. And this right here, I can't remember what they were. Something cheap from the Dollar Tree. Freesia? F-R-E-E-S-I-A. Freesia. There were bulbs. Okay. Look along the back fence. Look how big those got. If you remember, they were really small. I've trimmed up the palm tree in the back corner. We were going to put the other rose bush. We're going to put the rose bush from Thomas down here. This was, one of these rose bushes were from, oh, here I'm going to sprout these names off again. I think it's from Lisa Hazard, and then one was from Katie Underwood. And, for my birthday, actually they sent me money, and this is what I bought with the money. Golly, a few years ago, probably at least 2 years ago. This is one of those hibiscus plants. It does look like it's coming back. It's the only one that lived out of probably 5 or 6 of them. It's the only one that I kept alive. And I didn't think it was going to stay alive. But I want to move this and put that rose bush that Thomas got me right here. And then the 4 rose bushes that I bought, I'm going to put them across the back here. Where I put these lilies in the middle. Because the lilies are done for the season. So I'm going to dig up the bulbs. And I'm probably going to... What is that? What is that? Is that more seeds or something? I don't know what that is. Anyways, I'm going to dig up the bulbs and I'm going to plant them. I'm going to plant the rose bushes here in the center, and then I'm going to put the lilies on the sides of the rose bushes. That might be bulbs to plant. What do you guys think? I mean, it might be bulbs to plant. Alright, so look at them. They're doing so good. Oh my gosh. They're humongous. It's amazing. I usually kill everything, guys, so hey, for these to be alive, I'm doing really good. Anyways, the 4 spots, 1, 2, 3, and 4, that's where we're putting them rose bushes. Now, we've done other things in the yard that you guys haven't seen yet. Look at this. It looks like I need to, like, take some out, but probably not. So say I could put it in other pots. Louie, get out of there. Louie tramples the flower beds. So we needed to move some of our vegetables, so we ended up fencing off this corner to put the tomatoes back there and some squash back there. And then I trimmed up that palm tree. So I'm probably going to move some more tomatoes up in here because the cucumbers over there need trellis space to climb. I hear something. Did you guys hear that? So that's what I'm gonna do. Anyways, we're gonna, we need some kind of trellis. So what we're gonna do, Tyler don't know this yet. I told him, I said, I got an idea. We're gonna cut this off and we're gonna like hook it to this fence here. And then we're gonna take the excess and we're gonna put it across the fence back there. And that way that those cucumbers can trellis right up the fence. Cause I went to buy trellises and they didn't have any more. And I went to Aldi's because they were only $10. But they ran out. So I'm gonna try to do that with the fence. Anyways, oh, look at the big bird. Hello. Be nice, Louie. You be nice. Watch it take a bath. Louie? Louie! He's like, he ain't taking a bath in my bird bath. Anyways, yeah, I'm probably gonna move some more of the tomatoes out there because they're doing good out there. I guess they can handle the sun. I had the cucumbers over there and they looked horrible for a couple of days. So you can see where they're gonna sprout too. I definitely got to get that fence fixed today. I was waiting for the sun to be off of this spot, which is not going to be much longer. And these are our peppers. But if you look now compared to when I started, well, of course, you know, it's going to be better. All these are extra tomatoes across the front. Some of them made it, some of them didn't. But if you look down in here, these tomatoes look really good. I mean, they really look good. Can't wait for them to start growing tomatoes. I can give some to my neighbors. I can be the tomato lady. Because it looks like we're going to have a lot of them. What do you guys think? These are big. They've gotten really big. I water them every single day. Actually, I water them every single night. It's usually dark when I get out here with a flashlight to water them. And there's where I put the owl. He's not standing up straight, but I don't know. Alright, so somebody told me that I should put some rubber snakes across the top. So I might have to try to find some. I don't really have any right now, but I might try to find some. But it's not looking bad at all. Now I have like, look over here, the broccoli. I have never had broccoli been able to even grow. Now, is it going to turn into broccoli? I don't know, but look at it. It's growing. And then this over here is lettuce. The lettuce came up too. The lettuce isn't doing so great, but hey, it's worth a try. Try it once. If it doesn't work out, then don't do it again. But I definitely got to get something so those vines can grow up the fence. So I might try to go to a different Aldi's and see if they have any more of those trellises, because they were only $10. Alright, and then look, here's all them purple things coming up. Can you guys see them? Now these, look at these. Let me move this. Look at these here. This was a bulb that I bought. I think there was like 4 bulbs, so there's 2, 3, 4. There might have been 4. I don't know if there was one here in the middle somewhere or not. But those purple things are coming up. I know they're going to take over this. In a few years, they'll take over this whole thing. Oh, God, what got on me? Louie, Mom, something got on Mommy. What was it? A bug got on me, guys. Oh, it gave me chills. Alright, so we are definitely going to move the bird bath. I don't know if we're going to move it up here or if we're going to move it back there. Now, we want to get another shed, so we might not move it back there. We want to get another shed for, you know, other things. Because we put that little shed over there, but it was at one of them tykes, or, you know, the hard plastic, and the doors broke off. So we kind of want to get another shed. Not sure if we're doing that or not, but maybe I don't want to use nothing in that space, just in case. So I need to move it away from the vegetables. They say that you don't want bird baths and bird food near your vegetables. So I want to move that, probably move it up here. I got the bird feeders right there. I want to move them too. I moved my swing over here. Just for now, because we were supposed to mow the grass today. But we're waiting for the sun to go down. And we're going to come out here and do some stuff. Or we're waiting for it to at least get past that tree. It'll be a lot shadier over here. But that's what we got done so far. Oh, back in here, I want to show you this. I planted bulbs. They were lily bulbs. I figured they're not coming up till next year. But 3 of them, they're coming up. They're right there. They're coming up this year. So we might have some lilies there. A lot of this, like this looks like a tomato plant. Tyler must have planted a tomato plant in there. We have so many lilies because they were everywhere. We found them all over the place in our yard. Yeah, I need to come over here and weed some of this stuff. That needs to go in the garbage. But yeah, I'm gonna get get all this stuff out of here so that we can actually see this flower bed. I'll probably move the birdhouse up this way more. And maybe I'll put the bird bath in and the birdhouse. I'm not sure. These are my indoor things, but I need to pull some of this dead stuff off of them while they're outside. This one's actually doing really good sitting out here in the heat. Those are the things I found on the side of the road. It looked like they were all dying in the beginning, but now it looks like they're coming back. And there's my memorial plaques that I ruined. All you guys see is me. Alright, so that's the progress. It definitely needs mowing and weed whacking out here. If you look, like the lavender's doing good. Now these on this side look like they need to be, maybe I need to clip all those buds off the top. On this side it looks okay. Maybe they only bloom a certain time. But the lavender's doing really good. I didn't really, I had flower pots up in here. I took them all out. It looks stupid. Kind of looked, I don't know, it just looked stupid. There's that plant, Thomas. I got that. It was just like, it's something that lives off of air. And look how much it's growing. I got it when we were walking back towards the Blair Witch House. So I have a piece of the Blair Witch House in my backyard. It wasn't at the Blair Witch House. It was on the trail walking back. So I'm happy with the progress so far. Tyler mentioned today that he said, or not today, it was last night. He mentioned that he wanted to do something crazy with the yard and make a flower bed, just angle it all the way around. I'm like, oh, okay. Lots more work, so hopefully that don't happen anytime soon. But it would look really pretty. We were looking at some people's yard online, and boy, they had some beautiful, beautiful flower beds. I mean, I could probably put the lilies closer to the back, so when they come up, you know, they're in the back of the rose bushes that we're going to put in there. Alright, well, I'm going to grab Tyler and probably get out there, because back there's got shade. Get out there and at least plant the 4 rose bushes. Figure out what I'm going to do with the lilies. I might throw them lilies in the refrigerator for a few days or a week, and then plant them in the ground. They'll come up again. I'll shock them. If you want to see your lilies come back up, take the bulbs, put them in the refrigerator for, I don't know, a few weeks, and then bring them out and plant them back in the ground, and you will shock them into blooming again. Alright, so I gotta get to work. One more thing, guys. Before Joe and them moved, they gave me some of their aloe plants. So I'm gonna put them out there in the yard somewhere too. Not sure where. Not sure where, but look at them. Yay. Thanks, Joe and Rob. Alright, everyone, Tyler done cut this piece off, that excess piece of there. We are going to put it across here. And then Tyler says we're going to train. What are we going to do? We're just going to like put it up on the trellis and make it so it grows up that way. Okay, sounds good. So we are out here working. I already mowed the grass. And Tyler helped weed whack, so all the weed eating is done. And yeah, so now we're just gonna do the trellis on the fence and try to train that. I'll probably move some more tomatoes over there, so I will keep you guys with us. I'm not gonna keep it running, but I will bring you guys back once we get everything done. All right, everyone. So we put that excess piece of fence, screwed it up onto the fence, and then we just kind of fed the cucumbers up in there. We'll just let them do their own thing. Hopefully, you know, they're supposed to grow up a trellis. Hopefully that's high enough. We did our best. Maybe it'll grow sideways. I don't know. Maybe we'll have to get another piece of fence like that to go up to the top. Who knows? But we'll wait a couple of days and see how it's doing. Now I moved some of the tomatoes, some more tomatoes over in there. We left 4 of them right there. It's easier to climb over and to be able to get to this stuff without killing the plant, watering the roots instead of watering it at the top. But I'm going to transplant some of these. Those are peppers there. I'm going to transplant some of them right there. And yeah, this looks turned out pretty good. I am so happy about our tomatoes. So we'll be able to share tomatoes with the neighbors and our family. And then those are our squash, which I need to get a rubber glove. Louis has pooped in there, but that poop's old because we fenced it off. Louis hasn't been in there, but squash grows out and lays on the ground. So I think I'm gonna get in there with a rubber glove and get that poop out of there. Doesn't this look pretty? I trimmed that up. But that's what we did. Wanted to bring you guys back and show you this do-it-yourself yard work and garden and everything. It's a never-ending thing, you know. It's not going to end. It's going to be here all summer. So maybe I'll bring videos to you guys all summer. I don't know. We'll see. Looks great. All right, everyone. So we're going to plant the rose bushes back here now. The new rose bushes that I got. I will show you the colors that we got. This is Queen Elizabeth. Now we're going to have to remember where we put Queen Elizabeth. You know what I mean? We're going to have to remember where we put them all. So the only way for me to remember is to tell you guys, look at this one. It's Blue Moon. Now there's not much life to that. That's the weeds growing. I don't even know if this one's going to grow. So I'm going to put this one, the Blue Moon. It's pretty pink. I'm putting this one at this end. Okay. So we'll see. I have a white one too. Look at the white one. Now it's got some life to it, so it might grow. We'll put the white one right here. So we have the Queen Elizabeth to the far left. The white. Then we have the Perfume Delight. So that'll be nice. So just so we remember what it is, I'll have to go back and look at this video. Queen Elizabeth, the white flower, the Perfume Delight, and what was it, the Blue Moon. So yay. So Tyler and I are fixing to do that. I brought a cup out, a little red cup. I'm going to take the bulbs from these lilies and I'm going to put them in the refrigerator. And then in a week or two, I'm going to plant them and we're going to see if they come back up. So I will bring you guys with me the whole time. All right, so I'm going to get to work. All right, so I brought that one over. Even though you can't read it, I guess water got down in there when we were moving it and you can't read it. So Queen Elizabeth, Lily Pons, Perfume Delight, and Blue Moon. And the Blue Moon is a pink. Now, for the lilies that we pulled up, all these bulbs, I'm going to see how it works out. I'm going to take them in, and I'm going to, just the bulbs, I'm going to cut them off here. And I'm going to put them in the freezer, or the refrigerator, for a week, or for a little while. And then I'm going to plant them back out here and see if they grow again. But there's a whole bunch of them. Now the new ones that I have up there that I was going to plant, Tyler told me that I should try to put them in the fridge too and see if I can make them bloom again. So we'll see how that works out. That's all we're going to do out here today. I'm going to try to shock the lilies into coming back. We'll see. All right, everyone. We waited till later to get things done because it was it's too hot out here. Tyler's over there watering now. The vegetable garden looks really good. We might move around. We might move I'm not sure what else we're going to move around. But for now, I got to clean up my mess that I made here. So, I'll see you in just a few minutes.